Hi, my name is Adam and I work for HP. Today I'm going to show you the unboxing and setup of the HP Officejet Pro 8600 printer. So here's the HP Officejet Pro 8600 printer. The first thing to do is open up the box by prying up the tape. Fold back the flaps so you can easily get the items out. On top of the box will be all of your accessories and paperwork for your printer. Starting with your quick start guide for your printer, this is your basic step-by-step guide for setting up your printer, similar to what we show in this video. The next couple pieces of paper are legal information and a QR code to scan for more information. This page here talks about installing the second tray. Okay, next is your multi-language getting started guide. Basically, it is your user guide for your printer with some troubleshooting and setup information. The next item in here is a pack of high-quality brochure paper, which is good for making brochures or flyers. Next, we have two discs. The first being your Windows and Mac installation disc. If you're using an operating system other than what is listed on the disc, or for updated drivers, you can go to hp.com/support. The second disk is your Read Iris software, which converts scans to editable text on your computer. Okay, so now we have the power cord, which we'll attach later. It's just a normal universal power cord. Next, we have a 2-wire fax cable for setting up faxing on your printer. The last item on top is your cartridges for your printer. These type of cartridges are called setup cartridges and are specifically designed to help initialize your printer. You must use these when first setting up your printer. These other cartridges are an extra set of color cartridges for when you run out. Notice that they don't say setup on them. The next item in here is your duplexer for your printer, which is the part of your printer that allows you to print on both sides of a piece of paper. Just take it out of the cardboard, just pop up the little flaps, and you can slide it out. Now you can remove it from the plastic bag. You just want to set it aside for now. Now we can try to take out the second paper tray. If you have anything other than the premium model of this printer, you will not have a second paper tray. It might take a little bit of work to get the tray out. You might want to remove the other pieces of styrofoam. Now the tray should come out a little easier. Once the tray is out of the box, you can remove the protective film from around it. This is your second tray. You can just set it aside for now. At this point, we can remove the printer from the box. So just set the printer box on its side, and then just slide it out, pulling the printer by the plastic. Should come out fairly easy at this point. Once the printer is out, you can set the box aside. Now we can remove the printer from the plastic. I find it's easiest if you just set the printer on its back and then just slide the plastic off. And then just rotate it back. Now we can start to remove any tape or other packaging materials that are on or inside the printer. just peel back the tape. It's designed to come off fairly easily and not leave any residue on your printer. Take the tape off the scanner lid and then lift the lid up to remove the protective film. Now take the tape off the input and output trays. For this piece of tape, you'll have to slide out the input tray and then remove the styrofoam and cardboard that's inside the tray. Then just slide the tray back into place. All over the high gloss parts of your printer are covered in a protective film that you can remove. So any parts that are reflective or shiny, you can remove the film that's covering it, including your control panel. Once all the tape and protective film is removed, we can install the duplexer. Just go back to the back of your printer, and then holding the duplexer in one hand, just slide it directly into the back until you hear it snap into place. You can return to the front of the printer. Now we can remove the tape and other packing materials from the second tray. Remove a few pieces from the front, and some of the tape goes underneath, so you'll have to lift it up. And now, just like the other tray, slide out the input tray and remove the tape, styrofoam, and cardboard. Once it's all removed, you can slide the tray back into place. Now we want to center up the second tray and then grab the printer and set it on top. There are little pins and slots that are designed so that the tray and printer line up perfectly. Oh, almost forgot. You need to check inside the ink access door for any packing material as well. And then you can just close the door. So now that everything is unpacked and ready, we can start setting up the hardware. The first thing we're going to do is connect the power cord. So start by removing the twist tie that's on the power cord. Now we can plug the power cord into the back of the printer. Let me turn the printer so you can see what I'm doing. So go ahead and plug the printer cable into the back, making sure it's firmly in place. Then we're going to take the power cord and plug it into a power source. For this video, we are using a power strip, but HP recommends that you plug it directly into a wall outlet to prevent any power issues. Now we can return to the front of the printer, and then press the power button to turn it on. Now that the printer is powered up, we have to set the language and region for your printer. So select the language you want and then press yes to confirm it. Then select your country or region and then press yes to confirm it. Now it's going to ask you if you want to set up your printer on a network. We're going to just hit continue at this point. Okay, so it's going to ask you to install the duplexer and then show you an animation. But since we've already done this, we can hit continue or next. Now it's going to show you an animation on how to install the cartridges, which we do need to do. This animation that's playing looks like it's showing you how to replace the print heads for your printer, but since this printer comes with the print head pre-installed, I'll just show you how to install the setup cartridges that came with your printer. For this video, we will speed up this animation. Okay, the first thing you want to do is open up your ink access door. This will allow the carriage to move over. Next, we will remove the cartridges from their packaging. Make sure that you're using setup cartridges and not the replacement cartridges or some other cartridges you might have bought at the store. Make sure when you're handling these cartridges to not touch the electrical contacts. By touching these, you can cause poor electrical connections. Okay, we're going to start with the bigger one, which is the black. So just get it into the correct slot and then slide it in. Push on it and make sure it's locked into place. Next, we'll do the same with the yellow. And then the magenta. It really doesn't matter which order you go in. And lastly, the cyan. Once those are in, you can close the ink access door. The printer will say that genuine HP cartridges have been installed, and that you can just press OK to clear that message. Now the printer will ask you to load paper. For this video, we'll speed up this animation as well. To load paper, you're first going to want to open up the main tray, so just slide it out. Then tap a stack of plain white unused paper on a hard surface and then slide it into the input tray. Tighten the length adjustment guide until it's snug against the stack, and then do the same for the width adjustment guide. And slide back in the input tray. Then press Next on the control panel and let the printer perform an alignment. We have sped up this process for this video. Once the alignment is complete and successful, press the OK button. Now the printer will ask you how you want to connect the printer to your computer. We won't show that in this video, so we just hit connect later. Now press OK on the successful setup screen, and then your printer will go to the main menu. Now you can install the software for your printer and recycle the alignment sheet. This was the unboxing and setup of the HP Officejet Pro 8600 printer.